Hey friend, you are back with the Aries Alchemist for another general tarot reading. Like every week, I need to sit down one day and really figure this out. Where in the camera am I supposed to look, right? Because this is me looking directly at like the little circle part, but when I rewatch it looks like I'm not even looking at you guys. But then if I look at myself, it looks like that. So I really don't know what to look at. But at any rate, this is for all signs. So if you happen to see this video, something in it is for you. We are going to start off with the African American Tarot deck. And we're just going to go through and pull a few cards from each deck that I have this time. But let's see, what does the collective need for the next 7 days? Now remember, all readings are timeless. So even if you see this a year from now, it's just 7 days from whenever you happen to see this video. So far we have the Four of Cups in reverse, the World, the Lovers in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. I see this High Priestess sticking out, so I'm gonna grab that. And let me clarify before I get into any explanation. It's almost like I need to kind of just look right above my head or something, but not at the camera. I don't. Somebody help me. Okay, so what is the Four of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit? Also, you guys, I am putting together a tarot class and a little ebook cheat sheet type deal. If anybody is interested in learning tarot for themselves, let me know. Now, just because you learn tarot does not mean that you need to be like an actual tarot reader. It's very beneficial. I still do this, even though I've been doing it for a while, but just to pull a few cards for yourself each day. See what Spirit has to say to you. It's also not the only way to divine, so if tarot's not your jam, it's totally fine too. But if you are interested in learning more, let me know. While I'm talking, I done went on to the other deck. Since they're in my hand, I'll pull a few, and then I'll get into the explanations. Which, these are the affirmation cards that I have in my hand right now. I also have this Violet Flame music playing in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it over the fan though. Just turned it up a little bit. But I just had a feeling that it was needed. But so, you know what? Because I don't know if y'all can just hear me chewing too. Okay. All right. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So if you look at this upright, like, they are not okay. All the cups are filled over. This little baby is being raised in the wilderness, eating carcasses with a whatever big wild cat that is, like, and then these guys up here are sick. Like, shit is not sweet, okay, in the upright, but it's the opposite end. So things are looking up for you, so that's good. So if you've been feeling apathetic, destitute, hateful, miserable, anything like that, know that it's going to be looking up for you a little bit, but not in the way that you think it will with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're thinking that like somebody's going to swoop in and save you, or there's going to be some type of miracle or something to get you out of this, but really all you need is a change in perspective. You have the World card with the Queen of Cups. So Spirit is telling you that you have the power and the need to tap into your own emotions for you to feel better. So unpack what exactly it is that has you not feeling that great. Let's type up my throat. Let me drink some water. Then you have the Lovers in reverse, clarified by the Fool. Now, usually the Fool is all about like new beginnings, taking that leap, seeing what the universe has to offer you and all that, but it's clarifying the Lovers in reverse. So it's saying that you have a potential to make a foolish decision. You do have a potential to make a foolish decision right now. But here with this Tower in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse, it is saying that you won't, I'm hearing like bear the brunt or something, some type of saying, but I'm botching it. But it's like you won't get the worst of whatever it is. So that's great. But you definitely, if you can avoid it altogether, take some time to really, again, just unpack your feelings. Because when you make rushed decisions based off of how you're feeling in the moment, you will typically not get the best results. So this week is going to be all about like isolating yourself a little bit so that you can see what's going on with you, and then what you might be carrying that's not even yours, somebody else's shit that you've absorbed or that they've said to you. So really knowing the difference this week. Then you have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Wands. So again, just like that first set of cards, is letting you know that this is definitely going to be a solo mission. You should not be looking for somebody else to swoop in and save you, to do your dirty work, to bring something to your attention. None of that this week. This is all about you versus you, or you with you. And then you have the High Priestess clarified by the King of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you still will try to go ahead and get advice from somebody else, or you'll ask somebody for a favor or something like that, or you'll get mad that they're not helping you and you'll kind of guilt them into busting a move or whatever. But it's saying with this King of Wands in reverse, whoever it is, their heart's not going to be in it. They're not going to do it honestly. They're going to expect things in return, like a lot of unfavorable stuff that you really don't have to go through. So again, make sure you're listening to yourself, your own intuition. With this Two of Pentacles in reverse also, it's showing that if you do listen to your own intuition instead of whoever this is who is going to do everything grudgingly, it'll be a lot easier. It'll just be a lot easier on you. I hear some of you like, well, how am I supposed to? Or I can't, or last time I did. No excuses. No excuses. Excuses don't mean you can't do it. It just means you're not ready. But you need to get ready, okay? Because that tower can easily go upright and everything can fall apart. But you have a few different, 4 different affirmations that will help you through the situation. First one being, I accept change. Second one being, I am a conqueror. Goes together very well because change is going to happen either way. It's just up to you half the time what direction that change will be in. But it's up to you 100% of the time how you perceive that change. So if you believe that everything always goes in your favor, then you can believe that all changes are positive even when they're difficult. You can conquer your mind, the fact that it's telling you that all of this shit is awful, because it's not. It's happening for you, not to you. You also have my past does not define me, and I break the patterns of my past with intentions and ease. Because again, there's some people that are like, I done already went down this road. I've tried to unpack, or I've tried to do things for myself and it just didn't work. But that was then, and this is now. Now you have more support and more knowledge and more life context because you're older. So you'll be able to have a better outcome, a different outcome this time. Let's move on to the crystal deck. A few crystals. That means when people be like, fuck y'all and y'all little marbles or y'all's rocks. They make me laugh every time. Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry. I got a phone call and that cut off my video. But few little crystals for you. I'm so disappointed. I wanted a nice, long, easy video to post. I don't know how to mash my shit together to make it one long video. So I'm gonna have to do a part 1 and a part 2, but it'd be sucking because sometimes people see part 2 and they don't see part 1, or vice versa. And but whoever is supposed to get the message is gonna get the message. That's what me and you need to remember. If you only saw part 2, it's because you was only supposed to see part 2. You ain't need shit in part 1, so it's whatever. But anyway, you got peridot, pyrite, and rhodochrosite. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But this is a great crystal to carry around if you have any sexual trauma, which is very difficult for people to talk about or anything like that. But the great thing is you don't necessarily have to relive or talk about those experiences to heal them. You can do hip opening yoga, and you can carry around this crystal that I do not know how to pronounce, and that would help you greatly, because it seems like a lot of you that are having this problem where you just don't know what to do and you're tempted to go to somebody else because you don't trust yourself, it does stem from some traumatic experiences that still need healed. So that will really help you. Also, this pyrite will help you focus on success so that you're not dwelling or I forget the word that I'm looking for, but you're not just like stewing in the darkness because things are not going your way or they're not going as good as you hoped it would. This is going to bring you success and help you focus on positivity. And then this peridot is going to help you to balance your heart chakra and just boost the healing journey that you're already in. If you cannot find those crystals easily or you don't already have them, if you can't find them though, they're usually pretty cheap. You can get a little piece for like $1, $2, $3, especially where I live. But if for whatever reason you just can't access them, as always, you can go on YouTube and you can look up the Reiki of them. So like Peridot Reiki, and the Reiki master has infused the energy of the crystal into that video. So you can just like loop it. Now, a word from your ancestors. The first thing that you got is leap. You also got trust the niggle. Niggle, is that even a real word or did they just put on this card? I literally don't know. But at any rate, it's letting you know that like there's something that they've been trying to push you to do. Like you have an idea or a feeling, but you're talking yourself out of it. They need you to take that leap and know that they will carry you through. It's going to happen eventually. It's just like when you were younger and your mom told you like go get something and you're like, I can't find it. And she's like, if I gotta come find it, I'm gonna be mad. So do you want to go look again? Okay, that's kind of what's going on here. If you just do this yourself, everything will be fine. If you don't and you let that tower hit and you force them to do it with you, it's going to be a lot harder on you. You also got the soul family calling your tribe. You do not have to do this alone. So right now here for this next 7 days though, you do need to unpack and everything by yourself. But this is letting you know that's just temporary. You don't have to do everything alone forever. You just need to prove to yourself that you can do things alone though, because you won't always need help. But when you genuinely do need help, that's okay. It was 333 on the timer when I said that. Something from the moon. Nothing will come of this situation. A personal issue reaches resolution. And show the world the real you. Cancer and Aquarius energy. So there's nothing will come of this situation. It's like something's going to come of it, right? You're going to either have a new perspective or you're going to have the same perspective but a worse attitude about it, okay? So like something's going to come of it. But it's saying nothing will come of it in the sense that like it's not going to be as bad as you think it will be if you just get it done. Is more so what it's talking about. And so this personal issue reaches a resolution and show the world the real you. That's them telling you like, yeah, right now you got to prove yourself. If you prove yourself, shit will be sweet. You will get a resolution, but you got to prove yourself and get yourself out there to show you and your spirit team what you got first. That's the tea. Something from the action deck. What are a few things you need to do in the next 7 days? Okay, these both want to come out actually. Reassess, shine your lights, and I'm feeling like one more. Okay, that kind of fell out too. And claim your art. So I forget the word that it is, but I was just telling my friend yesterday, she complimented me on my hair, right? And I was like, it's so funny because I had so much to do before I saw her yesterday that I panicked and I didn't do anything on my fucking to-do list. I just colored my hair instead. Something that absolutely didn't need done at all. I actually just colored it pink a couple days ago. But yeah, I just went ahead and did my hair instead of all the things that I needed to do. But it gave me a second win and it de-escalated me enough to where the rest of the day worked out and I really did get more than enough done. So this claim your art is telling you when you're super stressed out and you're just not able to come up with any ideas or anything like that that's helpful at the time, do something different. Specifically, something artsy will really help. Color your hair, do your makeup, paint a picture, draw a picture. Find some leaves to make something with. I don't fucking know. Like, just something artsy that has nothing to do with your problem is what's going to help you the best. And then you got reassess and shine your light. Just again, you can do this, friend. I'll promise you. But also the reassess is just you're gonna have to get out of your current energy for all of this to come together. You need to believe in yourself more. I'm about to say, not to tell you what you need to do, but this ain't me, this is spirit, and they know what they talking about. So you need to believe in yourself more, friend. Period. Peridot. When I first saw that peridot card, I did think it said period. I was like, period is a crystal. It's not. I just was being a little dyslexic. But let's get a word from your spirit guides. A little bit of advice, please, for the next 7 days. Be a beacon. Are you aching? Yep. For some bacon? Yep. I don't know why that came to mind, but it's going to hit somebody. They're going to be like, oh my God, this is my reading. And I'll be like, okay, go out. But so this, be a beacon, it's letting you know that you're not going through all this shit for no reason either. This is like training day, okay? Everything, you'll have valuable baggage is what they just said. Valuable baggage. Everything that you've been through, everything that you're going through, everything that you will go through is making you more equipped to be a leader, because you can't relate to people that you've never had similar experiences as. It's just like the government, for example. How can a bunch of 70-year-old pale people make my life the most comfortable? They don't know what the fuck I go through. They can't imagine how I feel. Okay, so they can't really help me. Not for real, for real. So they need you to not be like that. The people that you're trying to help, you got to be able to feel them. So you have to go through these things for you to be able to reach a multitude of people. It's good or bad depending on how you look at it. You can make it good if you want it to be good. But you also have this refreshing oasis. And so that was 36 and this is 18. They're both breaking down to a 9. So they're letting you know as well that you're nearing the end of this journey, okay? Don't give up right before you see the glory. I want to say relax and trust. That's a different card. It's not on this one. But it's giving those same vibes. Just relax and trust. The universe knows what it's doing, bro. God sees the full picture. So you just got to have faith and trust that where you're being led to is the best place for you to be. But this actually says gather your strength and refreshing oasis. So while you're isolating yourself, if you can take a day or two off or even just a few hours from your responsibilities, that would be really helpful for your mindset as well. So let's go ahead and close this out with one more card. Oh, I almost dropped them. These ones are bigger, so they're a little bit harder to shuffle with my little hands. I have medium-sized hands. I believe they're little, but they're not big for short. But you just got the Wheel of Fortune. Changes in the air, baby. Things gonna change no matter what. The best thing you can do is accept change and anticipate change. With that, you'll have the advantage because you already know what's gonna happen. You know that things are gonna change every single time. But that'll help you stay in a more positive mindset, because when things change, exactly what you thought would happen is what'll happen. And that feels good. You'll be like, I knew that was gonna change. I knew it. See, I knew it and y'all didn't. So just know that things will change. But that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that this was helpful to you. If anything did resonate, please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. I do drop these longer videos, the collective messages, once a week. And I do the daily oracle on here in the shorts as well, which people tend to really, really love. So if that is also your jam, follow me. Follow me, sis. Follow me, bro. I really appreciate it. Also, if anything really hit and you're like, oh my God, how the fuck was she so accurate? And you would like a personal reading to get even more detail, you can do that through the link in the description box. And I'm going to tell you a little secret, okay? You can use the code FIRSTIES to get 11% off of your first reading. And I wouldn't even trip about it, okay? Because I know, especially if you're a little bit iffy, like, I don't even know if this shit is real, or I don't know how much you can see, any of that. I just want to, you know, lower the risk for you a little bit by giving you a discount. Because I know I'm accurate, okay? You don't know it yet. But I'm trying to help you help yourself, okay? But, yeah, that's all I have for you guys, all right? Peace until next week.